Yo, you guys, it's Badger here, and today I want to take a look with you at the world's pick-ins and the crystal ball. And we already did this with stage on this channel, so feel free to check those out. And let's dive right into my crystal ball picks. So first off, we have to do predictions for champions, and the first one is which champion will be picked the most. And yeah, I think it should be a support champion because they always had quite some impact and they tend to stick to a certain meta round. And I believe that the supports with a lot of CC, tankiness, and engage potential are the ones that you can go for. I went with Rel. I believe Nautilus should be up here as well, but yeah, you can decide yourself which one you prefer, but Rel, Nautilus, maybe Rakan should be the most played champions, in my opinion, regardless what you believe. But yeah, I think Rel is top tier here and will take the spot. For a second one, which champion will be banned the most? And yeah, first I was like, well, that should be Azir, Wukong, and then I was like, well, probably it's gonna be a mid laner, because the way the game works in these days, or for the worlds, you can only play champion once in the series, and then I think Azir is just your go for champion and pro play. He's been seeing a lot of playment in worlds anyways, and in pro play, and I just think that he will be banned quite a bit because people will get some good scores and work with him done when they get their hands on him. And that's why I went with Azir here. For the third one is which channel will have the highest win rate, at least 5 games played. And yeah, I believe it's Veigar. I know it's not a really common pick in pro play, but that's nothing to worry about in my opinion, because I believe that he will be up here with the new rules and he will have his time in the Rift. He's not going to be there like a lot, but he only needs 5 games and then a good run rate. And I believe if he is hitting the Rift, he will get in the numbers and definitely the wins. And in 5 games, definitely doable for him. And yeah, I just believe the Yordle will get his time in this world to shine. Then on the other side, which champion will have the lowest win rate in at least 5 games played? I think that's going to be Corki. I know that's probably not the common pick here, but I believe it's more like a clickbait on him these days because he got nerfed quite a bit on this patch. And I believe, yeah, that the team that will pick him will lose the game. That's just what I believe in. And he will get outscaled quite a bit by other mid lane champions. And then for the last one, which champion will have the most skills? I went with Yunara because I just think she is a pretty strong and good laner. I know that she got nerfed a little bit, and if you want to be more safe, I believe Kaiser has potential to take her spot for sure, but I just hope that she will keep up her playstyle and stuff, because I just want to see her do some cool and flashy plays. But if you aren't too sure, go Kaiser. I think she will get numbers in. I just went with Yunar because I really do like her and I wanna believe in her, but if I would be more objective, this would be Kaiser. Then, if you scroll down, we get to players, and we have 5 in total. We can have doubles and duplicates, but for the first one, which pro will have the highest KDA? I went with Ruler. I think that's pretty much a no-brainer. Ruler is a really clean and safe AD carry. He will get in the numbers. He knows when to pick a fight and when he should not. And keep in mind, this is a little bit of a gamble because the more games they play, the harder good KDA gets. But I think Ruler will do that, and in case they will get kicked out early, even if they lose, I believe Ruler will have good stats, and that's why I picked Ruler for the highest KDA spot here. You could also go for like a team that, you know, they will do not good, but the player is good for a good KDA. Then second, which pro play will have the most different champions? I went with Knight. I believe he is the GOAT in this part because you need definitely a mid laner. I will tell you mid lane is going to be the most, we'll see the most variance in this Worlds, and I think Knight already showed in this season that he is capable of playing quite a bit of different champions, and that's why I went with him. Viper, he will get at least one pentakill. He is also a really good player. He likes to fight. He is playing really aggressively. He knows when to pick a fight, and he knows how to get some blood shedded on the Rift, and that's why he's on here. First, I thought someone else, but yeah, no, whatever. Which pro will get the most first bloods? And that's definitely Owner, cause that's what he does. He is running around. He will hunt you down, and he will try to get his team ahead by killing you. And that's what he's famous for. He's been doing that before, he will do it again, and he knows what to do. And lastly, which pro will get the most kills in a single game? That's Ruler again. Obviously, if I go Ruler on the best KDA, I definitely need Ruler get in some numbers. That's why I went with Ruler. I believe also Viper could be here, but yeah, just to make that clean, I need Ruler to do really good in a single game. Then let's scroll down. We get to teams. This one is kind of tricky. Which team will get the most Elder Dragons? And one might wonder, okay, why is G2 here? And then I will explain that to you in a second here, because there is a reason that I picked G2, because let's think about it. If a team wants to get Elder, they have to have long games. So you can pick a team that knows how to close out a game if they are ahead. G2 is one of those teams. If they are ahead, they don't close the game. If they are behind, they still fight back as hard as they can. And that's all you need for Elder. And they are not afraid to fight for Elders. They are a team that always goes in for a fight with no fear and tries to strike and get the objectives, even if they are behind. And that's why I picked G2, because you need a team that will get to this late game stage where all drakes have been taken and is not afraid to go for them. Then also, which team will get the shortest games? That's Gen G. They are the opposite of G2. They know how to close out a game, and they will do that. Which team will get the most Baroncy? It's T1. I'm not going to explain it too much. They just know how to steal, and they are not afraid to go in and lose one or two players to secure that. BLG, for the most kills, they are bloody as always. And Gen G, which team will get the most unique champions? Definitely Gen G. They have shown that they have a big variety in the champion pool. They like to adapt, and they like to try out new stuff when they see it, and that's why this is Gen G. The last part is events, and let's see how many pentakills will be there. I went with 2. I believe you could also go for only 1. In the past, we have seen not so many pentakills in Worlds. I mean, you would think there are many pentakills, but in the real deal, there's not. And I believe there's two, probably in the early Swiss stage happening. The longer the game goes, they can't really give Pentas to anyone, and they do have to go to kill, and it's more pure luck. Like maybe a fat Eddie Carey can take over, but in general, I don't think we will see more than two Panthers in this world. Then how many Baron steals will we see? I think it's 3 and 4, and that's pretty mostly going to be T1 to get a point here. And how many reverse sweeps will be there? I don't think there will be any, even though there's quite some options here. In all worlds, we have seen so far, it's barely happening, and I don't see it happening this time. Teams these days know what they do, they know how to get ready for a match, and they have a game plan, and they will stick to it, and they will take you down. If they are ahead, they will use the momentum and not give up and give you a chance to recover from that. So yeah, no reverse sweeps. How many champions will be there or will we play it? Yeah, that's a tough one. I went 101 and 4. If there wasn't the new rule that you can't pick a certain champion more than once in a series, I would have even went for 099. I looked at the last series or leagues from the season. Most of them saw around 100 different champions. So I believe there is 100 and 104, maybe 105, but I think it's 100 and 104. There's different regions and worlds, so there might be some variety, but the longer the worlds go, the less champions we will see, I think, because everyone will adapt, they will figure out what's good, and they will just stick to certain champions. But yeah, I know, 120, that's so high, it's not going to happen. And last but not least, we have, will there be a Teemo picked? And yeah, that's not going to happen. Unless there's somebody trying to screw people over in the pick'ems, which I don't see happening, but that's the only thing that I would see Teemo been played, because otherwise Teemo doesn't bring anything for pro play. He doesn't really have anything for the team, no CC or tankiness. We might see a team on jungle. I mean, we've seen that before, but I don't think anyone will do that, because after all, everyone is in Worlds to show off and bring something to the table, and they don't want to be remembered as the weird Teemo player that made their team lose. So that's going to be my crystal ball predictions. Here are my pick'ems. I adjusted those a little bit. Wasn't too sure about G2. Definitely can change that out. And yeah, that's going to be it, you guys. And take care. Good luck on yours. Feel free to swamp that. But otherwise, that's going to be it for today. Take care. Bye bye, and have a good night.